Hey guys, it's me, Sonja-Leigh. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video, and I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this, but or where to go with this, really, because it's a sensitive topic still, but nonetheless, it happens, and I feel like it needs to be talked about. So here we go. December 18th, I was working, and I was having like lower back pain, and I was having a little bit of cramping in my stomach, but I took it like it kind of felt like uterine stretching, so I just assumed it was normal pregnancy stuff. But I ended up leaving work early that day because I had been working like 5 days in a row, and I had the day before off, so I felt that I needed to just be home. When I got home, I had realized that I hadn't felt the baby moving a lot, and so I was eager, waiting for my Doppler to come in, which it did. Here, I'll try not to get on my phone. So when it came in the mail later on in the afternoon, I was playing around with it, and I couldn't find a heartbeat, so I started panicking. I tried drinking juice to get her to move, and she just wasn't moving. I even tried to sit in the positions that I knew would get her to kick, and nothing was happening. So we ended up going to the ER later that night, and found out that there was no heartbeat. It was hard because the first doctor, the ER doctor, asked if I wanted to see the screen, and I said yes, because in my heart I knew that she was gone, and I felt that that was going to be the only time I was going to be able to see her, which sure enough, she wasn't moving. And I said to him, you know, she's not moving, and he's like, I know. He's like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not seeing a heartbeat. He's like, but we're going to send you downstairs to the tech, and we'll have her use her machine. It's better than this one. And the tech downstairs was, I don't even know how to describe her. I asked her if there was something wrong, and she was a bitch and was like, I can't tell you. You're gonna have to wait for the doctor to tell you. And she's like, just know that this is a serious thing right now, and you need to just stay calm. And it was telling me how I needed to feel, and I just wanted to smack her. I'm not even gonna lie. I endured that torture for an hour of her just taking her pictures, as she called it, and then she made me insert the vaginal ultrasound thing, the wand, and I was completely uncomfortable there. And then after 15 minutes of her in there, she left the room, and I looked at the pictures, and I saw no heartbeat, and I was crushed. I can't even explain how I felt. I was annoyed with her. I was crushed, and she wheeled me out in the hallway, and she told me to feel better. And which I said, how can you say that to me knowing that you know that my baby is dead? Like, how am I supposed to feel better? Like, I'm not sick. What's going on here? So, yeah, the next day I called my OB, and they all tried to figure out what the next plan was, because I was 16 weeks and 2 days along when that day happened. And it's different than like my miscarriage when I was 14 weeks, but the baby passed at 12. So they wanted to know like what they were supposed to do. Like, was I supposed to be induced? Was I supposed to have a C-section? Was I supposed to have a abortion like thing called a DNC? it was 2 hours of waiting. And when they finally called me back, they said that I had an appointment at 1 o'clock that afternoon and that we were going to be having the baby that night because I didn't want to wait anymore. With my first miscarriage, they made me wait like 4 days, and those 4 days killed me. Going to bed, knowing that my baby was passed away, and I was feeling him move, which is like a phantom fetus thing that they do when they're dead. It killed me. And conveniently, when that day came that I had to have her, which, by the way, we were having a girl. I didn't get to announce it. But we found out we were finally, after 5 boys, well, 6 boys, having a girl. So you can only imagine how I was feeling. It was really rough. I blamed myself for a very long time. But yeah, I started feeling her move, and it was killing me even more, knowing that that was phantom fetus movements, and it wasn't her moving, and it was the longest day ever. So, we ended up having her around 8:30, 9 o'clock that night, and it's been hard. We're having her cremated, and she should be home within the next couple of weeks, and yeah. So, I do plan on posting more every week. I want to do a video because I'm currently out of work. I'm on a leave, a maternity leave, even though I have no baby. They want me healed because I've had a rough couple weeks. Long story short, I got an infection from the surgery, and Christmas Day I was battling like a fever and the chills, and it was not fun. My MS is back in full swing. I almost fell down the stairs the day after Christmas because my knee gave out. So, yeah, I'm out of work until the end of January, and I figured this is what I'm meant to be doing, is documenting this next year, you know, getting through losing our daughter and talking about the grieving process, and sharing our journey when we do try to have another baby, because we both discussed this and we're not done having another one. So this is going to be me sharing my life again and the struggles of, you know, everything that we're going to go through the next few months and whatnot. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the baby did pass away, and I've been grieving. I'm having better days the more we get further into it being closer to a month, even though it's only been like 2 weeks. The past like 5 days I've been in a better headspace. I think it's because I've gone through this already, so I kind of know what to expect. And this time around, and like with our son, we're having her cremated. I had him buried in the hospital plot that they had at the graveyard with all the other babies that had passed away that year. So it was different this time around, because with him I beat myself up for doing that, and with her I learned that lesson and I wanted her home. So yeah, so welcome to 2020. I have a lot of goals this year. The next few weeks is going to be me discussing like weight loss stuff, dealing with my MS. I'm going to finally open up about that. I don't think I fully have opened up about that. And it's going to be a lot of talk about TTC and my cycles and doctor's appointments, because we now have to see a fertility specialist to find out why I keep miscarrying babies like this and whatnot. So I hope you guys embrace this journey with me, and if anybody else is going through this, maybe I can, you know, help you along too. But in the meantime, I'm going to get going. I just wanted to pop on and share this, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys, hopefully next week. So, bye guys.